if they tell you the country's going to be invaded tomorrow, taxes are up 25%, that's the only way to save the country, you're not going to complain because you're afraid that somebody attacks.
Word.
You're not going to complain at all.
Message.
Because in your mind, you're a hero. You're a hero. You're a good citizen. You know, you're doing your part. You know what I'm saying? To ensure our safety.
Yeah, it's the forecast, you know what I'm saying?
Man, it's like
Basically.
Slight chance of motherfucking tsunami.
You gotta be able to read the weather.
Or a motherfucking earthquake.
I'm just not.
I.e. Haiti. You know, like, you know, niggas break it down in the simplest manner as what it is, man.
People were talking about Wyclef stealing money. Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Everybody
but
got
you know what? Someone
invested
had to be
interest.
made the scapegoat. Because there were so many people stealing money with one big scam. Send your money. Send it where? So many people were stealing money, but someone had to take the fall. Someone had to be the fall guy. Someone had to be the patsy, and he threw it on Wyclef. Why not? You know what I'm saying? Controversy. He's a hip-hop art. Tied right in, right? He's a hip-hop artist.
But then you gotta ask yourself.
You know what I'm saying?
Why Clef? That's what you gotta ask yourself. Why motherfucking Clef?
Because he's a refugee.
Oh shit.
Angie Martinez.
He wants to keep his green card. He wanted to keep his green card.
He wanted to keep more than that. He wanted to keep his black card, you know what I'm saying? And his green card.
God damn.
Sit here, blow back. You know what I'm saying? And reason, you know, because.
But now that we in this reasoning state and we know really what's going on, what you guys thinking about, like the current, you know what I'm saying, state of what's going on in the game right now? Like, you know what I'm saying? How the shit is. The shit is.
Talking about music. What are we talking about?
I'm talking about, like, you know, the game that we play every day, man. You know what I'm saying?
Politics.
Money,
you know what I'm saying? You got politics.
Economics.
Up on the hill, you got hood politics.
Yo, it's all together, man. I'm talking about
sports, politics.
What we get into. What we get into as athletes, you know, as street athletes. You know what I'm saying? What do you guys think about
hood politics?
So we talking about hood politics then?
Yeah.
We talking about hood politics, man. Shit, you know, I'll tell you something, man. I went to school.
These niggas need to stop shooting and killing each other over some dumb shit.
School, right?
Acting like they motherfucking gangsters.
No, this is real. You need to listen. This is real. You need to listen to this.
I'm hearing you.
I went to school, right? And I was educated at a school in Barbados called Coleridge and Parry, CP. I went to school at CP in Barbados. You understand? And I'm going to tell you something. As well as I was educated at Coleridge and Parry, CP, for life, I learned more lessons in the streets. I guarantee you that, my friend. I learned how to share properly in the street. This is real. I learned how to care in the streets. I ain't never seen none of my friends get taken out. You understand what I mean? At school. But I see my friends get taken out on the streets. I ain't never seen none of my friends get bullied from the police in my school. But I seen that shit on the streets, live and direct. I learned a lot on the streets, man. I learned a lot on the streets, how society works. Really works. Because you never really know until you're in it. You gotta get in it. You gotta walk in it, man. You gotta put those big boy shoes on. You gotta take a walk in it. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying, man. If you ain't never lived that life, if you never really
videos, you go on YouTube, World Star, hip hop, and all that.
How you gonna get any insight?
At the end of the day, unless you take a walk in it, you gotta walk a mile in it, man, to really and truly understand it. But this shit up here is real, you know. I seen people out here with degrees struggle, believe it or not, because they look like me. Can you imagine?
You know?
My friend Mark went to school just as long or longer, studied just as much or more than Andrew down the block. But Andrew looked different from Mark. And Mark looks different from Andrew. So now Andrew's got a job. And Mark is sitting in the park. Mark is playing games in the dark. What else can Mark do? Mark has nowhere to go, nowhere to turn. So what does he do? What is a man to do? He's got nowhere to go, nowhere to turn, no job, no money to earn. He walks all day like he's got calories to burn. He may not want to get in trouble, but his soul might yearn.
Yeah, man, that's what it all boils down to.
That's what it is.
Once your motherfucking ribs is touching,
that's what it is.
You start to get, you know,
economics, you know.
Get your mind motherfucking grind and your grind right.
The roof coming down on you. People start to do things they don't want to do, but they got to do because of economics.
And it's not even about nothing live and niggas is trying to be fucked up.
We got some.
It's all about survival out here, man. I hear you.
It's just a matter of, man, they need a break. They've had it tough in life, man. And people say you didn't try, you didn't push hard enough, you didn't go hard enough. You know, only if they knew, man. Some people, they do make it. And I'm happy to see the people who make it from the hood. Because you know what I call those people? I say those are beautiful flowers that grew from a pot of dirt. But they came for nothing to make something beautiful. You understand me? And I praise and applaud these people.
Rose that grew from the concrete. Just like Pac was saying, you know?
And I give them even more appreciation when I see them come back to where they came from, they give back. They try to multiply as opposed to subtract.
That's it.
Because we got some people that driving through the hood, you know, in them fancy cars and shit, what's not. You know, I'm not going to go ahead and label or what's whatever, you know, but, and the kids want to be just like them, you know, and it ain't fair. Because I'll tell you something, I've done it, man. I've been there and I've done it. And I'll tell you this, I've got a younger brother, I've got kids, and I've done it and I've been there. I will never, ever, ever, ever tell them to go do it. I made mistakes. I'm a human being. And I admit my wrongs, man. I come to the forefront and stand up with a man on my 2 feet. I didn't borrow these legs. These are mine all day. And I stand up on these, you know what I'm saying? And I look you face to face and I tell you, man, I was wrong.
That's straight up.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
real talk, you know what I'm saying?
Real talk, you know what I'm saying?
Block mode.
Don't watch me.
That's when you're basing life on critical knowledge.
Like I know different because I've been
You understand
through
where you're going.
Like I said, I walked a mile in it, man. I walked a mile through shit. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Tim Robbins in the Shawshank Redemption. I crawled through shit, but I made it, man. I'm here today, and I don't got to go through shit no more because I'm wiser. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
I'm wiser. I'm able today to move in and out of a crowd faster because I'm able